Chapter 11. The day we arrived at this village was very rainy, and we were all drenched to the skin. We were assigned to very comfortable quarters, with a large, comfortably furnished room that we could use as a dining and sitting room. This room was exceedingly warm and cheery, and one of our party asked where the heat came from. We all looked around, but could not find a stove or any place where the heat came from, although there was a warm glow that was very noticeable. We wondered at this, but did not say much, as we were becoming accustomed to surprises, and were quite certain that all would be made plain later on. We had just seated ourselves at the dinner table when Emil and the four came in. We did not know where they came from. They all appeared at one end of the room simultaneously, and at the end of the room where there were no openings. They appeared there without any noise or display and walked quietly to the table where Emil introduced the others. Then they sat down as though perfectly at home. Before we realized it, the table was filled with good things to eat, but no meat. These people do not eat meat, nor anything that has had conscious life. After the meal was finished and we were sitting around the table, one of our party asked how the room was warmed. Emil said, "The warmth that you feel in this room comes from a force that we are all able to contact and use. This force or power is higher than any of your mechanical force or power, but can be contacted by man and used as light, heat, and power, even to the driving of all mechanical appliances. It is what we call a universal force. If you were to contact and use this force, you would call it perpetual motion. We call it universal power, God power, supplied by the Father to work for all his children. It will turn and move every mechanical device, furnish transportation without the consumption of fuel in any way, and will also furnish light and heat. It is everywhere present without money or price, and can be contacted and used by all." One of our party asked if the food had been prepared by this force. We were told that the food came prepared as we had eaten it, direct from the universal, just the same as the bread and the other provisions had been supplied heretofore. We were then invited by Emil to accompany the group to their home, about 200 miles distant, where we would meet Emil's mother